Arthur and Jenny had been married for, I think, over 40 years. They had 2 grown-up sons, Mark and Andrew, who are my clients, and 3 grandchildren. And Arthur was always a very sort of responsible, pragmatic, switched-on sort of guy. As soon as he got married, he prepared wills and powers of attorney for himself and his wife. And in later years, actually, Jenny developed dementia. And her dementia got gradually worse and worse. And Arthur, in the end, decided that he would take early retirement and look after his wife full-time. Unfortunately, a year later, he had a heart attack and died. So Mark and Andrew obviously weren't able to give their mum the same sort of level of care that their dad had. And so Jenny was put into care, into a home. The local authority then sold the family home to cover her care fees. The estate, actually, that Arthur left, or that Jenny and Arthur had, was around about £750,000, most of which was the family home. Now, something like 200 homes a day are being sold by local authorities to cover the cost of people's care. And in the same way, that's what happened to Jenny. So her house was sold, and when she died, about 5 or 6 years later, of the 750,000, only £360,000 remained. So over half of the money had actually been used. So the boys had lost over half their inheritance. Mark, within 7 months, saw 90 of his £180,000 just walk out the door when his wife divorced him. Andrew wasn't so fortunate. Andrew had a failing business. He was actually quite heavily in debt. He had nearly £250,000, so he actually didn't get to keep a penny of his inheritance.